Hello. Yes, you're here for the palm reading. Wonderful. So as this is the Psychic Fest, it is a rather short reading, but we do a thorough job. Alright, are you ready? Do you have any questions for me? Alright, I will explain thoroughly what I'm doing, okay? And actually, if it's alright with you, I like to start with a ear reading. Yes. Is that alright? Okay. I will have to get a bit close to you just to look closely at your ears, okay? Alright. Okay, so let's look at this one. Ah, yes. It tells me some interesting things. And over on this side. Yes. Okay. Alright, well, I can tell several things very quickly just from observing. First of all, your ears are lower than your eyes, so this means you're more practical when it comes to material possessions. Yes. It may also mean you had a bit of a turbulent childhood, which is why often as an adult you want more stability and you want to make sure you are comfortable financially. Alright? And I do see one interesting aspect. You have very big earlobes. Yes, the Buddha had very big and long earlobes as well. You can see that in many statues of the Buddha. It's very good luck. It means that everything comes very easily to you, and you know how to enjoy life. Yes, it seems that whenever you run into trouble, there's always a person there to lend you a helping hand. And you have rounded ear tops, and they're rather large. Yes. Well, you said it, not I. Your ears are rather large, but in terms of ear reading, that is a very good sign. Big and rounded ear tops mean you're exceptionally smart. But it may not show up in a grade point average way. Understanding things comes easily to you, but you only engage in the things that interest you. Yes. And I actually see how this plays out because the inner cartilage of your ear sticks out more than the shape of your ear. And that often means you had a rough time in your studies during childhood, didn't have the best of luck. Yes, and your ears are a bit lighter than the color of your face, and this is a very good sign. It means you will have a famous reputation. You may not be the wealthiest person in the world, but you will be renowned. Alright, any other questions about your ears before I move on to your hands? They are rather lovely ears, they really are. And they say wonderful things about you. Okay, are you ready to move on? So let me see your hands. Both hands, thank you. Alright. So the first thing I notice is that your lifeline and headline join. And that often means that you're very much in control. You're a creative person, and that's indicated by the headline that curves downward. But you tend to lose concentration easily and struggle to take a project to the end. That's shown in your short fingers in relation to the palm. And you have a few weak points in your headline. Yes. And I think your ear reading shows that as well. I think as long as you focus on the things you're interested in, you will do well, because you are very creative and intelligent. But maybe if you're working on projects you're not very interested in, you may struggle. Alright. I do notice a bit of a weak lifeline in compared to other major lines. This indicates, oh no, it's not that you will die early. No. It just indicates non-interest in physical activity. Yes. Are you a smoker? Okay. And let me just say, your hands do not indicate your destiny, just your general attributes. So all of this can be changed. It's not that this is definitely your future. It's just what will unfold if you don't try to make any changes to it, okay? So you may notice problems in your health in your late 50s if you don't take better care of yourself, okay? You're a warm and friendly person, and you don't struggle to meet new people and make friends. And I can tell that in the spacing and flexibility of the thumb, and also the fact that your thumb ending faces outwards. Yes. On the headline, you see there's a 10-year period of mental struggle from about 20 to 30. Yes, an accident shows at about the age of 20, and a few years later, there's a radical change in your life. Now you notice the lifeline splitting when it's just starting to come away from the headline. Mood swings prevail in this period, accompanied by unsettled feelings, and you can see that in these little lines coming off of your headline. Your artistic nature is prevalent, while the analytical side lags a bit behind. See the splitting of the headline? Yes, right there. In this period, you're trying to develop your analytical skills. Yeah, it may have to do with your work. Yeah, the end of the headline breaks in two, and the weaker, shorter line represents your analytical side. And you care for others, sometimes to the point of ignoring your own needs because your heart line points up. There's also a tendency to select partners who may be problematic and consequently require a lot of your energy. Yes, you can see the islands on the headline, and these may be some disappointing relationships. You can see the marriage lines and relationship lines just below the little finger. Yes. These indicate that in love you will have two main relationships, either living together or marriage. The first in your late 20s and the second in your late 40s. The second will be a stronger connection. And that's because during the course of your life, you will develop a clearer idea of what you require in a relationship and improve how you interact inside the relationship. And having looked at both of your hands, my only advice would be that you may not always be able to make a career out of your artistic nature, but it's important to remember you can use your hobbies as an outlet for your artistic side, and sometimes as a second income as well, especially with the advent of the internet. And you may need to give some more attention to physical activity. Yes, or you may see those problems. Okay. Has that been helpful for you? Yes? Are there any other questions that you have? I know it is brief, but it's more of a taster at the psychic fair, so if you are interested in more, we can schedule a full session. I also do tarot readings, if you're interested. Yes. Yes, I work right across the pathway. And they can always schedule you at the front desk, or let me give you my card. Here you go. And you can also call me directly to book. And I will lead you over to the front desk, and you can go on to your next treatment. Alright, it's been wonderful meeting you. Yes, I hope this was helpful to you. Alright, take care.